In today's video, we have woke people making fools of themselves. Who would have thunk? My name's Griffin, this is my mind. Stay on the path of progress, and let's get into this one.
I have this thing, call it a little quirk if you will. I have hair in my armpits. I have it there for a few reasons. 1, lazy. 2, fuck the patriarchy. And 3, your response to them tells me everything I need to know about you.
A lot of these people don't actually realize this. Saying you're going to do something because of men to F the patriarchy, you have to realize that you are still living your life defined by men. You say you don't like the patriarchy, but then you change your entire appearance because of men. So your life is still defined by the patriarchy in a way, even if it is towards the negative side of the spectrum. If you actually wanted nothing to do with men, how about you just completely remove yourself from the situation? Don't change your appearance, don't do anything, just live your life how you want to live your life.
There's 2 different days in the year that I question. There's Mother's Day and there's Father's Day.
Yeah.
As a trans person, as a trans woman, which one do I celebrate?
What a predicament.
Father's Day rolled around, I don't feel like a father. Mother's Day's tomorrow, I feel like a mom.
You're not though.
Who celebrates me? It's not a situation of pity me or anything.
Oh, of course not.
I just genuinely want to know, is there other people out there that you don't know which one you fall under? Are you a mom? Are you a dad?
I can see how that could be confusing.
Why can't we just have a Parents' Day? Like, you're a parent, that's worth celebrating. Why does it have to be one or the other?
Is he serious?
It actually bothers me a lot, and I didn't think about that till today, and I don't know.
That's someone's dad. That's someone's father. Truly, I hope he just finds help, bro. Going through all this mind virus BS. Yikes. Because it's one thing to be doing it to yourself, but when you're involving especially children to any regard in this type of lifestyle, dude, it's just so toxic.
K to 3. You got the basics, bigender, cisgender, demigender. What the fuck is that? Androgen, subgender. That's transgender. Well, I don't even know what that one is. Chinese gender. What the fuck?
Time to homeschool. Time to homeschool. But Canadian bros, is it actually this bad? Tell me about what's going on in Canada right now.
Not what a penis looks like, okay? It's a clip of cells at 12 weeks. It does not look like that. It's a clip of motherfucking cells. No hands are shown through that time. You're just a white privileged racist male that doesn't stand for women's rights. And get that camera out of my face, either. Wait.
Perfectly sane individual. That kid is like 13.
The lady on the phone is like, oh, can I have your last name? And so I give it to her. She's like, oh, okay, I'll meet you out there and I'll give you your prescription, right? So I'm waiting and she comes out and then she says, oh, is this for? And then she says my dead name. No!
How dare you?
And I'm like, my name is Rylan.
Sir, I've made a terrible mistake.
And she just looks at me. And then she puts the medication on the table and shuts the door and locks it behind her.
This conversation is over.
These people expect the entire world to cater to them and revolve completely around them. It's so selfish. You think just random people should just bend the knee to whatever ideology you have, whatever makes you feel safe and comfortable. Selfish, bro.
The sounds you hear now are pigs. You're responsible for their murder if you're not vegan. Animals want to live. Animals want to live. Animals want to live. Come on, animals feel pain.
Bring it on, woman.
You have blood on your hands.
Okay.
Psychopath. Want to live. Don't touch me. Animals want to live. Animals want to live. Police officer and I'll friggin' arrest you, okay? I'm okay.
Shut your fucking mouth, you'll do nothing.
I'm happy to disrupt businesses if they're profiting from animal abuse and murder, and that's all that matters to me.
These people are just sitting down, having a nice meal, and this bimbo just runs in, disrupts everything, not changing anyone's minds. Like, how many people do you think actually listen to her in the restaurant? How many people do you think actually watch this and change their lives because of it? Do you think they really sat there with that delicious steak sitting right in front of them and said, wow, you know, you think about it, I'm not gonna eat this. My life has changed forever. Bro, no.
Get ready with me to sign up for the military. I'm signing up for the military because I know my cat-like instincts would be very helpful in combat. And because I think bakas look super cute in a military uniform. I'll be frolicking around in a pink uniform, though.
Where do these people come from, bro? What has happened? What has happened to the world? Ever since 2020 and that mysterious event happened, I swear we went into an alternate reality.
Do I think that it is okay for a parent to see me and go, not around my kid? No, I don't think that's okay. I feel like that's really crossing the line because you are, for lack of better words, discriminating against me openly. That's like seeing a black teacher and being like, there's no way. It is the same.
It's still the right of the parent to make that decision as to whether or not they want their child to learn from you.
Okay.
Like, it's still that parent's right. Like, you can disagree with their motivations, their motives, their ideas,
Would you
but
say
it is still their child.
Me. The world revolves around me. Cater to me. This person is supposed to be in charge of teaching the youth, teaching children, and all he can think about is, how does this affect me? These are my children now. I will tell them and teach them whatever I want.
You just think that anyone can come to the U.S. like...
Absolutely. If you go to New York, go to the Statue of Liberty, what's it say? All is welcome.
I don't think it says that, but dude, this is great because I just happened to pick up 3 guys from Honduras. Well, they were at Home Depot. They're from Honduras and they have nowhere to go. So this just works out perfect. Look, Hector takes medication twice a day, and right now they got to use the bathroom. All 3 of them.
Gracias.
Is it cool if they stay here?
No.
Why not? What do you mean?
I don't know them. Who are they?
All right, so they can't stay here then? It's cool if they come to the country, just not your house?
No, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hypocrite. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Sorry, man. Hypocrite.
A lot of people were asking in the comments of my last couple of videos about my anchor charts. So here you can see a couple of other anchor charts that I have about my pronouns. It says, my name is Mixed Cocktail. My pronouns are Z, Zem, Zir, and Zirs. Mixed C is my teacher. Z is multilingual. Students practice and speak Spanish with Zem. Zir hobby is learning languages.
That is a teacher in a school teaching your children. Get them out of there right now, bro. The brainwashing is coming at them from every single angle.
Have you ever washed that mask?
Yes.
That's good because bacteria grows on it and it can cause a lung infection.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I washed it.
Okay, good. I just want you to stay safe while you're wearing that mask that infects your breathing. Do you know why surgeons wear a mask?
To keep from spitting stuff.
That's right. It doesn't stop anything from coming in. COVID can get all in your mask right now. Do you know that?
I'm aware.
Okay, so why do you wear it?
To protect you.
To protect me from what? Are you sick? Are you sick? Okay, then you're fine.
I'm so surprised that there are people that are still wearing masks in 2024. Like, how badly do you want to be a slave? Holy cow.
Gets rich doesn't mean someone gets poor.
Yes, it does.
Explain
in
that
this
to me.
society, it does.
Explain that to me. When you bought your hat, who got poor?
The people who made the hat.
What, they voluntarily contributed their labor and they got paid for it.
No, they did not.
They didn't?
There's workers in other countries who are enslaved to make things that I'm wearing right now.
Then why would you buy it?
Because there's no other options in our capitalist country. There are no other options in our capitalist country.
That's totally and factually incorrect. Make your own clothes.
There aren't very many options for that.
Well, so what you're trying to say is you outsource your goods and services in a capital voluntary because you don't want to spend the time to go make your own clothes.
Basing an entire economic system on capital, on wealth, is not the best for each person in the world.
So you would want to live in a communal society, essentially, right? So why don't you go live like the Amish right now and go do it because they live in a communal society?
That's not the point.
Capitalist society is the most fair society because it gives the power to the people. It gives people the power of choice. If you don't like the company that is making that hat that you have, go to a different place and buy a hat from them instead. The people determine the market instead of any outside forces that are overbearing and power hungry.
What are your pronouns?
Either she, her, or they, them.
What does they, them mean?
Pretty much it's when I'm feeling more of not gender confined, like pretty much no gender. I choose to go by they, them.
So you don't feel like a gender sometimes?
Pretty much. Like, I'm still questioning what my gender is. Like,
so how does that process work?
Pretty much just I'm playing around with different gender identities, different pronouns until I figure out exactly which one.
So some days you feel like a what, and some days you feel like a what?
Some days I feel she, her. Other days, like today, I'm feeling more no gender.
Wow.
So all of this gender stuff, they're just taking a basic human feeling and saying, oh, because I feel it slightly different today, I'm a different gender. So for this one, there's days when she feels more feminine and days when she doesn't feel as feminine. That's fine. That is normal. It doesn't mean you're born in the wrong body. You are still a woman. Just because you feel a little bit different doesn't mean your entire reality has shifted where now you're an amalgamation of... an amalgamation of like two different animals or something like that, bro.